Alright, today we'll be doing eyeshadows. Just daily routine kind of eyeshadow, not like your hardcore evening wear ones. Something that's easy to put on. It's summertime, so you know you don't want something too heavy, and give you like some ideas on like what usually I do. I don't do it every single time I step out, but I'm going to meet my friends, or you know, if I'm going for shopping or something like that, then I'll put it on. If I'm just grabbing like a coffee or running some chores, then I don't do anything because it's like so warm and feel extra hot. So I feel like more layers would just, you know, I would panic. My skin would scream. Yeah, let's get started. I just want to point out, I have two sources of light. One's my natural light and one's my ring light, the artificial one. Especially today is an overcast day, so dimmer than usual afternoons, sundowner time. So your makeup would look like this. I kind of done like my base makeup in the sense I have layered it up with like primer, foundation, concealer. Eyebrows are done. Kept my lips more or less like a muddy nude lip liner, pinky nude lipstick. Used any blush because I feel like, you know, the contrasting offset it in the sense I want the full focus to be on, you know, the eyeshadows. We're getting started now. I've already applied Kajal. I tight line it on my waterline below and I do it above. Oh, by the way, I got like my new, and I know it's crazy, it's like a Barbie mirror, but I picked it up from Mini, so I've shown you all my new things, my little mini haul with my last vlog. I'm really enjoying vlogs, by the way. If you don't stay here and really want to know what, you know, South Delhi people do, the places we hang out and the kind of things we usually attempt and, you know, where do we go. But yeah, you just get a glimpse of like a little bit of South Delhi life. You'll get some ideas if you're interested in going to some new coffee shops or whenever you're visiting. I have only the most cool, trendy places. So yes, you can head over there. I'll put the QR code so you can scan it and you can, you know, directly land on my vlogs playlist on my channel. This is my eyelash curler. I think it's like very comfortable to use. So usually after I apply Kajal, I didn't know that I'd be one of those girls who picks up a mirror to be able to, you know, see usually around like up to 5 to 10 horizontal, if you want to say, and more. I don't know if you can tell, but it does a pretty neat job. I'm not gonna apply mascara. I feel like my lashes are, you know, as natural as they can be, and they're sort of lifted right now. I will just hope that this works. If you've seen any of my videos on my full face makeup tutorial, so you may have seen how I've done the eyeshadows there. Those are usually for my like day-to-day activities itself, not counting the ones when I'm, you know, stepping out for the evening or whatever. I won't repeat those. I'll do the same combo, but I will do a different version. This is what I'll be starting with. It's the Blue Heaven eyeshadow. One side is a darker mauve pink and the other side is like a taupe, metallic taupe. What I do is I start with the darker one. And I have a hooded eyelid, and I think this is one of the more problem areas for like women in India. Genetically, we end up having a little more skin that kind of overlaps the lids. It doesn't matter because, like, you know, if you find a way around it like I have, so I feel like you can use eyeshadow. So yeah, so what I do is I kind of like apply the color here. I don't try to color the whole region. If I open my eye, obviously there's so much more to color, but like now see, I've shut my eye and literally you can't see anything. I try to do just above the open area. If you have like eyeshadow brushes, that's the best thing because like you will need something which is more like tinier in size to be able to cover that region. If you don't, it's okay. You can also do it with your fingers. I will use this brush. It is a perfect eyeshadow brush, circular motions. And I don't go too high. I don't want to be like touching that region. Like blend it out, slightly natural. I don't go all the way down. That's because you can apply concealer, so raise the portion below if it does go, and you don't go all the way up because you do want to show a bit of natural skin color as well so that it stands out. Now this just kind of gives you the more smoky eyed effect. It gives an illusion of like a bigger eye. I have applied my dark one there. I am going to proceed with light one. This is the lighter color right here. So just in the center. The purpose of putting it here is that it suddenly illuminates this area so much more. Like preferably don't use the same eyeshadow brush which you'd use for your darker color. Like slightly smaller, leaner one. And that's only because the area is so small. You need to be able to diffuse that region. I go ahead and I want that to be the most pigmented, merge with the rest of the eye. I want the center to always kind of look like it's really bright because it brightens your eye, it opens your eye, and my eyeshadow work is complete. I proceed to brown eyeliner. It's the e.l.f. one, and I'm using a black to be too stark, especially when there's like it's a light pink, almost silvery eyeshadow there with like a darker pink. So I feel like a brown would kind of be muted. And how I do the eyeliner is go right above lash line. At the end of the day, all the products there are going to get mixed. Slight wing. I'm not worried about extending it too much. I just want a little flick, and that's it. This is how the eye is. To me, pink is, I won't say costumey color, but stands out. It doesn't go with the nudes of your face, like your skin colors or skin tones. Or if it's slightly on the darker side even. With the pink, I keep it very basic. Like I use it almost like, because it's supposed to look kind of like an everyday for me. I'm not very heavy-handed in the application. I keep it right here. I will just do the other one and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is, both my eyes done. I would say that every time you apply a lighter eyeshadow here, don't skip out on the eyeliner to make the eyeshadow look finished. That's it. This is the look. Alright, we will proceed to the second one, and in the meantime I'm going to try to get all of this off. So now we'll proceed to second look. It's a more muted one. I'm going with really fun color. It's this sienna color. It's like this really nice soft brown. It kind of almost blends with mid color as it is. The more natural it looks, the better. And it's just got a little bit of, take it in the little more centered. So now this region, I've taken a bigger brush this time just to show you that like how differently it impacts. It is a wet product when you apply it, but the moment you start blending it out, it dries into like this powdery bit. It blends so pretty and so well that it just looks like it's almost naturally part of your eye color, at least for my skin tone, like an elevated version of your natural look. Sorry, just a moment, little coffee break. This one's a good one. The fun element I get to do with this look is that I add this little fun color. So this is, I think, by Etude. It's like one of those Korean brands. Look like it's going to be a light color, but you will see in a moment what it actually does. Across, but just very fine. I don't know if you can tell. It is pretty much purely glitter. I can see that the sun has really started to get dim, because my ring light's really standing out. You can tell, but see, now what I'm trying to show you is glitter is just doing that like slight elevation, it's just updating your look. And it's so fine so that it doesn't look like being too costumey, or it's just got like a whimsy aspect to it. Alright, so we will be going ahead with another eyeliner, and this one's the black one. Again, it's got like this really fine sketch pen like tip. I'm just going to draw a very fine line. It adds a good finish, especially on a brown. It makes sense to go for like a darker color, and darker than brown is what? Black, right? A little bit of an extended wing. So I've had to increase a bit of the ring light's intensity because it has gotten, I just want to go back in a little more of my glitter. But yeah, this one is the more, this is like one of my favorite color that you do on eyeshadows. You can see how it looks when I'm like just straight, when I'm looking down, what the work is like. And yep, so yeah, you can curl your lashes again and then give it just that little extra definition. Everything looks, it would look good, I guess. So this one's, I think. Hey, alright, so we're down to day 2 because yesterday the shoot had to be cut short. The sun went down really fast. The video quality gets affected, so we're recording today. I'll be doing something very standard. It's minimal for a maximalist. You kind of look fresh and you look ready for the day, and it kind of goes with the summer theme. I washed all my eyeshadow brushes. A little bit of the products I'm showing you are getting blurred as I present them to you. Okay, we got a couple of more new brushes in your pack, and I'm kind of learning it myself, so I'm assuming that anyone who's kind of in the first timer range, so you should go for colors which kind of like complement each other. Whole palette kind of complements each other, but a darker shade outside and a lighter one in the inner region of the eyes. I will be attempting this kind of darker, it's a light color, and then just go start brushing. I just wanted to show you like the color combos. I gravitate towards very subtle, very light, like compact color, so fairly subtle, and you'll see completely illuminates my eye. Like suddenly it's much brighter. Which we've taken, which was like the darker one here, and this draw across a little bit under my lower lid. You know, bring together the color, and there you have it. I'm just going to apply a liner to like show you the final version of it. So I will be using the brown eyeliner, and that's only because eyeshadow work is more on the lighter side, so I don't want like a stark black. Because you have like a very light color there, you have to be very neat about this. Obviously, as neat as possible. I will put a very, very small wing. Yeah, like that's it. So that's what I have done. I managed to salvage that extra stroke. I extended this one just to show you the difference. This is a small wing, and this is my personal preference. But this one's the one which is a little elongated, and people, you know, who like a long winged eyeliner. So a more elevated look to my face, very sober. I do want to show you another, like one way to kind of elevate this to the next level. So this one's the longer one. I'm going to do that here. Draw out. So you notice this very slight, subtle difference in my eye work. Extend the liner. For an intentional, bigger, wider Egyptian vibe, I want to dip into the little brightening of the eye bit again, just at the center. Instantly illuminates, brighten this spot. Like now you have two versions of this look. This one's the more refined, bold one, and this one's the more subtle, chic. So both of them work for your day. I think this works really well for me, and I really like the impact it has and its visual effect. We will proceed to the final round. That's just a special one. Hope you're excited by that one. This one's going to be a special roll by the lavender eyeliner I've managed to secure online. I've been looking for this lilac lavender one for so long, but this color was exactly the one I wanted. If you've seen Lisa Eldridge, she released like some eyeshadows with really pretty lavender color, and I'm just going to dive right into this. So because it's such a specifically strong color, I like, in the sense, not too insane. It's obviously not for the faint-hearted, and I'm not doing a big wing. I will show you two versions of this. One just by itself. The other one I will do with a little more lift, like, supporting role played by other colors. So I'm taking another brush for a brighter pink. It's a like orangey peach. Going back in for like a more smoky effect. I've set a base which is kind of cooler tone. It will not look as dark as this, and it'll have a little more of a blended appearance back with the lavender. Mascara or this color? Yeah, but I don't think I'll be able to pull off that. So now you notice how it has like a little more fluid appearance with eyeshadow. For someone who's giving it a shot for the first time, it doesn't look all that bold, and it looks more seamless. Eyeliner again I'm going to use, it is not be too stark. Just a little hint of an extended wing. That's how it would be here. See, now I've done a more graphic eyeliner for this one. We're doing a little bit of an edgy look, and this one's more demure. So now this is how I would present these two looks to you. You want to push it to the next level, and I'm going to try the Glass Bomb by Rihanna, and it's such a fun color. Like, it's so cute. It's like iridescent, and it looks like almost mermaid like. And I've already applied like a pink lipstick. Dab a bit because it's so crazy, like just at the center. I promise you it'll spread so much. This is purely like because I'm at the end and I want to do such a fun little look. So I don't recommend matching your eyeliner or your eyeshadow to your lipstick, but I just felt like it's so cute with the pink, and why not go all the way? So you can see what it's like when I look down by itself. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed these looks. These are just eyeshadows which I kind of do every day, and because I'm newly a fan of the lavender, I do try using it at least once a week because I just find it so playful, so why not? Feel free to gloss up your lips or keep them as mattified as you want because it's summer, so you know this is the time you can go all out and stay safe from the heat. Please stay hydrated, and we will be back with another exciting combo round next. I hope you're enjoying my face experiment. Give a shot to one of these looks. You know, they're just so easy and they're so fun. Feel good about yourself. Thanks so much for watching.